Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a back to school video. So we are at that time of year where school's about to be starting in session, even though some of us may be going to the actual building or some of us are doing virtual. If you want to look awake and fresh looking, this is something that you can achieve very quickly. And this is my favorite type of look. Like, I would actually consider this my everyday makeup look, because I used to go really heavy on my everyday makeup. I'll insert a picture here for when I used to go to school, and I just think this is so much better. Let's just skip on into the video. So I'm gonna take my Essence Fresh and Fit Awake primer, and you must have seen this in many videos, like the last 2 videos maybe. Just going to apply that, mainly focus it in my T-zone. This primer has like such a nice refreshing smell. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Golden Beige. And what I do like about this foundation is that it gives me like a nice, well, of course gives me a dewy look to the skin, but it's so light coverage. It has nice light coverage, so it is perfect to wear to school or to college, university, wherever you call it in your country. And if you want to, you can always build it up. And also, you don't have to go in with a foundation if you don't feel like wearing foundation to school. You can also go in with a BB cream or a CC cream. You go down your jawline and your neck just so it blends seamlessly, and onto your ears a little bit as well. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Porcelain. Like I said before, this actually has a nice pinky undertone, so if you do have dark circles, it does counteract them. I'm gonna go back in with my beauty sponge, my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'm just gonna blend that out. And what I'm gonna do is, while I'm blending out the concealer, I'm gonna just apply like the residue onto my eyelids just to prime. So next I'm gonna set my face, and what I'm gonna use is the Beauty Bakery Flour Translucent Powder. And you guys know this is like my all-time favorite powder. So with this powder, you can set your eyelids so it's easy for the eyeshadow to blend out. So next, I'm gonna be taking the same powder and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. flat top brush, and that's just going to set the rest of my face. Like I've said before, it's important to dab on the powder instead of swiping, because you don't want any of the concealer or foundation to slip or move or budge throughout the day. So next, I'm going to take my MAC shadow in the color Soft Teddy, and it's a matte formula, and I'm just going to apply this into my crease. The eyes, since you're going back to school, you can just leave it like this and it will look perfectly fine. But if you do want to add something to the lid, just do like a light shimmery shade, and I'm actually going to show you what I'm using. And I'm going to take the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Sailor, And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply this to my ring finger, and I'm just going to tap it along on my eye. So what I do like about this shadow is it is iridescent and it's not like heavy on the eyelids, so it gives you like a nice like pop of color when the light hits it. That is it actually for the eyeshadow, so it's keeping it really simple, very clean. So what I'm going to do next, I'm actually going to curl my lashes. I'm gonna just use my trusty eyelash curler right here. And again, I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Okay, so my eyelashes are done, and next I'm gonna go on to my brows and just fill them in lightly. I'm also gonna use my Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil. I need to seriously get my brows done. These brows are just looking horrendous. Really bad. They just need to be cleaned. And also when I get my eyelash extensions back in, I might get my eyebrows tinted as well, because every time I get my lash extensions I always get a lash tint as well. And I did one time get an eyebrow tint and I liked it. I just wish it lasts longer, but it does save you time when you do your makeup if you have a tint, or even if you have microblading done. It just saves you so much time, as well as having the lash extensions, because you don't have to put mascara on them. My brows just look absolutely dreadful. They look absolutely terrible, but you know what? We have to just deal what we got. We gotta deal what we got with. And next, you can also just bronze up your face. I'm just gonna go in with my Wet n Wild contour palette and just use the bronzer side. I'm gonna just take a smaller brush this time. This thing is so powdery. Like, I love it, but it's just so powdery. Just across the top of your forehead. I'm just gonna go in with the bigger brush and just blend it all out. Next, we're just gonna go in with some blush just to give some color to the cheeks. And I'm just gonna take my Wet n Wild Halo Glow. You guys know how much I love this. So the reason why I use drugstore makeup most of the time is because I just want to show everybody that you can create a very nice look with drugstore makeup. I think there's like a whole stigma with drugstore makeup, like because it's cheaper it doesn't work as well. Meanwhile, almost every video I show you, besides mainly my eyeshadow, it's all drugstore, and you can see that it does look very nice. So using drugstore makeup is perfect to wear to when you go to school, college, university, or even going to work. Actually, if you want to wear makeup just for every day, you don't need to spend $50 on a foundation when you can get pretty much the same thing for like $5. Excuse me, my voice is sounding a little bit hoarse right now, but you don't need to do that, and that's why I like showing drugstore products on my channel, because then you can get a nice look with drugstore makeup. I'm just showing that you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on makeup. So I'm not gonna do any highlighters today. I think highlighter is a little bit too much, and the blush from that the Hello Halo duo is actually baked, so it does give a nice glow to the skin as well. I just think it looks very nice and fresh. Last but not least, I'm just gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss. You can wear lip liner if you want to, but I don't think it's necessary for going back to school. You can also go with a darker lip gloss if you so wish, and I'm more of like a nude color person because every time I eat or drink, it ends up like right here in this awkward spot, and I can't fix it without taking off my whole makeup. So I tend to stick to nude colors because if it's there, it's there and no one can really see it. So this is the entire look, guys. What do you think? I think it looks really good for back to school. It looks very fresh, you look awake, and it's not too in your face. Like I said, you don't have to do all the steps that I done, or you can also add extra steps, like with just adding like eyeshadow, my highlighter, whatever you want to do. I just think this is what I used to wear when I would go to school. Actually, sometimes I would wear less than that. I wouldn't even wear eyeshadow. I would just put my foundation, my concealer, and just set it all, and then just do mascara and like my lip gloss. I didn't really do that much in college, or in high school or college. And even at work, my aesthetics job, I would wear makeup, but lately, since I can't do my aesthetics jobs, I'm gonna just be working at one job with my family, and I don't need to wear makeup. Like, they see me in my pajamas all the time and no makeup with my hair messy, so I won't wear makeup there. But for my aesthetics job, I actually do use this just to show clients, like, once they achieve their skincare goals, then they can do this type of makeup. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you are not already, just please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.